Welcome to Uplift Women's Wellness. I'm Bethany Bush, founder of Head to Toe Strength.
And I'm Auria Zahed, a licensed marriage and family therapist. We're here to empower and inspire women to thrive through holistic wellness.
Each week, we'll dive into topics like fitness, mental health, and personal growth.
And share real conversations and actionable insights to help you live your strongest, healthiest life.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started.
So for this podcast, I want to go into diet culture, workout culture, and I want to also just generally talk about food because I've always been curious, like with diet culture, the other side of it is we need food to live. So it's just been very confusing to me, and I've never tried any diets because I love food so much that not eating my favorite things just really made me mad. So I really want to just talk about it because it really is a thing. I feel like dieting and exercise are, billion-dollar industries, and there must be, some kind of marketing and advertising expressing how important that is. So I see it probably like visually, and I just say like, no thanks. But I want to hear from you, Bethany, like what you think is really going on and what information we should be listening to versus like should not be listening to. And kind of like sort out fact versus fiction, but also what people need to know about the culture of these things.
I believe it started in the 90s and it was with the low-fat diets.
Okay.
Because some doctor somewhere said something along the lines of like, that's when science figured out how to strip the fat out of food, or like saturated fat versus trans fat versus monounsaturated fat versus polyunsaturated fat versus like, you got your monounsaturated, your polyunsaturated, which is like your avocado, your coconut, like your seeds, like your good fats. And then your trans fats is the fats that we made from whatever oils that we cook in, typically seed oils or canola oil or vegetable oil or whatever is done to cook in. But I mean, it also could come from the Industrial Revolution, where we started to mass produce food. Because also you can see changes in weight based on like where Germans would invade, and then cancer and heart attack and stroke.
What?
Correlations.
Wow.
Depending on where they were and like the foods that they consumed as they were taking over Europe. And then the cancer and the heart disease and like the incidences were increasing, and they've just been increasing ever since.
Oh, wow. So what is that from?
Well, if you think about it, when we first made food, you'd go in the backyard and you'd pick it or pull it or sow it or whatever you do with wheat. I don't know.
Or hunt it
and kill it.
Yeah.
So, and then we didn't have refrigeration back in whatever time period. So then you had to do the canning and like all of that process. You had to do the curing of the meat and like the jerkies and this and that. So you couldn't overeat in excess because you didn't have excess.
Everything would go bad.
But also like if you had a shit crop that year, you just had a shit crop.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So like
that makes sense.
you weren't there wasn't big food. There wasn't big pharma. There was no Pepsi. There was no Coke. There was no Kellogg. Like they dictate how we eat, what we eat, the medicine we get. Like big food and big pharma dictates what we think, what we eat, how we eat, where we eat, when we eat, why Wendy's is going to have this commercial roll during Lent and why this commercial is going to roll during the holidays. And then like there's marketing calendars
Wow.
to tip into, and like let's say, you know, why all of a sudden is bacon like everywhere, and then like the baconator and the baconator or whatever thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. So what was pig farming like that year?
Oh, interesting.
So then what was agriculture? What was going on with agro?
Uh-huh.
Why are you all of a sudden pushing milk? Why are you pushing eggs? Why are you pushing cheese? Why are you pushing pig?
Interesting.
Who pushes vegetables?
Vegetable farmers?
Which would be where?
Not working in marketing?
At the farmer's market.
Oh, at the farmer's market. Yeah.
Because they're trying to sell their product and make a living. Do you see anything on the TV? I mean, granted, I don't have like regular TV, so I don't see commercials, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Talking about lettuce or spinach?
No.
But you'll see a prescription every other advertisement. And I believe, if I remember correctly, from my sociology of healthcare class, we are the only country where you can call your doctor and tell your doctor, I want Humira or Prozac or Xanax or whatever. I have this symptom. I want this. I want this statin. I want this blood pressure medication. I believe we are the only developed country where you are allowed to market direct to consumer when it comes to medication.
Wow. Yeah. And I actually heard that from Europeans, where like they will come and visit and they would be like, why are commercials on for medication?
We also have a for-profit healthcare system.
Yes.
So now, yes, I'm a little getting into like the weeds of kind of conspiracy theory, but where's the money come from?
Yeah.
You follow the money.
Yeah. Well, that's actually when I was asking about culture, I knew it was a culture creation. So I don't think you're being like too conspiracy theory-y, because the United States is a very young country, right? And it's a very capitalistic country. Healthcare is for profit. There are already some differences highlighted. And even with diet culture, like I know nothing about it, but I do know I can like name diets, and I can recall seeing commercials for like pills that'll quote unquote shrink you down and build your muscles and blah, blah, blah. And I can recall that stuff even though I haven't personally participated. And so that is also what I assume very large companies, right?
Because only so many companies run this country. Because even now, I can't remember, the 7th generation is now owned by, I don't know, Tide or Clorox or Procter and Gamble or whatever. So it's like you only have so many brands, but they have their hands in both pockets, because Johnson & Johnson does medication.
Yeah.
And does vaccines and does prescriptions. Don't they also make baby food and sunblock and lotion and soap?
Oh my gosh, yes, they do.
Which means if we as a whole country, are
Mhm.
sick all the time.
Mhm.
You either have sick care or you're dying or you're fine. There is no
Yeah.
health care,
Ooh. Yeah.
which is why I left that model.
Oh, okay.
Because we're great if you chopped your leg off
Yeah.
and you needed emergency surgery and an amputation to clean up, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
But the chances of you getting sepsis or MRSA or C. diff in the hospital are very high, which are now hospital exposure level bacterium and virus
Yeah.
that have basically are antibiotic resistant.
What?
Yeah.
So you
So
can get things in the hospital that are antibiotic resistant.
there's a term for it. I don't remember off the top of my head, but because, one nurse could potentially have 20 patients,
Yeah.
room to room to room to room to room to like,
Yeah.
and with the shortages and nonstop shortages and like the mass exit after COVID because they were worked to death.
Mhm.
So you have so many different factors, but look how many different people can make money from that model. Cancer is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Mhm.
Why would we ever cure cancer?
Yeah.
Which is going to get people's panties up in a twist, but
Yeah.
it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Mhm.
And cancer doesn't kill people. The treatment does.
Mm.
So it's like you create a sick society that is fed McDonald's commercial, Prozac commercial, diet commercial,
Mhm.
keto diet, McDonald's, In-N-Out Burger,
Mhm.
Wendy's, Xanax.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
literally layered on top of layered on top of layered because they have sat and they've studied and done A/B tests on how people respond and what parts of your brain light up and like why is it you can't have one Pringle? Because it's been chemically engineered so you don't eat one Pringle.
Oh my goodness, really?
Because it's not food.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Huh.
That's not food. Like, that in the, I don't even know what you call it, the fitness space,
Okay. Yeah.
health and wellness space, you could do a 1,500 calorie diet.
Mhm.
Have you ever tried to eat 1,500 calories of, I don't know, broccoli or spinach?
No.
Can you?
I don't think I could.
Because it's fiber, it's macronutrients, it's micronutrients, it's vitamins, it's minerals, it's all of these things. Granted, our soil is dead, so there's also that too, and then all the stuff that's sprayed on the soil, which then gets in the water. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I went through a good 10 years, probably. I mean, now I've let it lax, but I spent a good hard chunk of time where it was like I only went to farmers markets and I only did this. Tried to do the natural spring water thing because I tried to go away from the system so hard
Yeah.
and only cook food at home and only eat fresh and only talk to the farmer and don't go to a grocery store or don't go here, don't go there because it's like
Wow.
who owns this grocery store chain and then who owns this grocery store chain and what are you funding and where does your funding come from and what are you being paid to tell
Mhm.
me?
Mhm.
Because there's so many layers to it. So it's like, but be all end all profit.
Yeah.
We're a for-profit healthcare system.
Mhm.
We're a for-profit country.
Mhm.
How can we make money off of you?
Wow.
Because you healthy does nothing for me.
Well, that is just sad.
Welcome to America, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like when you were going over the commercials, this is what I was thinking. Like fast food, which I find very delicious, but it does give me stomach aches now that I'm a little older. Um, Fast food, and then it's like, here's a diet pill, or here's the like workout video you need to purchase. So what is this cycle? Because it's like, to me, it's very mixed messaging. And like, how do you ever feel? You're shaking your head, but like, that's what I like. To me, Auria, me, it's mixed messaging of like, eat a lot, and but like, don't get fat, you need to stay skinny, and you can use this for that, right? What is that?
But listen to what you just said. You're the therapist. What's
Yeah.
it playing into?
Body image and never feeling good enough about anything. Shame.
Self-loathing.
Oh my gosh.
What is it feeding?
You're right.
What's the part of your brain that's the easiest to listen to?
The part that's mad and sad and
What makes the snap judgments?
your stupid lizard brain? Oh. Wow. Well, this is depressing.
Which is why I left healthcare. I learned all of this.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is, I mean, but I'm glad that I'm learning it, because to me, I do just see the advertisements. I don't, again, like, I don't make I don't care about dieting because I really, really, truly love food and no one will convince me otherwise. But I see it also in the eyes of other people and the mixed messaging. But you're right, it's not mixed. It's like, you're not good enough. Shame, shame, shame. But go eat here, and I'm going to show this very juicy burger and this milkshake. And it's so hard to be like, I can't have that because I need to look like this. And that's a really shitty place to be when generations ago we were, like you said, just walking 7 feet away and getting our own food.
Because what did you just say?
That all of this is shitty? What did I say?
I can't have that.
I can't have that.
So if you tell a toddler,
Mm-hmm.
you can't have that toy,
Mm-hmm.
what does the toddler immediately want?
The toy.
And only that toy.
Yeah.
So if we tell you repeatedly
Mm-hmm.
and play into your lizard brain,
Mm-hmm.
this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
You can't have this.
Oh my gosh.
What does it immediately do?
It makes you want it. Like, gimme, gimme.
Like, this is all your world, homie.
No, okay. Let me caveat this. I did not go into psychology to trick people.
Yeah, you're not in the manipulation side of psychology.
No, I am absolutely not.
But these are jobs that are using psychology to manipulate.
I see that. Or even with the Pringles, like putting a chemical to make you want more. Like,
why can you mindlessly eat chips and not get full? Why can you mindlessly eat these things?
why? I don't know.
Because it's not food.
Oh, okay.
If it's food,
Yeah.
you'd explode.
Yeah.
Like, there's I don't remember because I listen to so many different podcasts and so many different doctors and people and about that are like either plant-based or real food or whole food or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And one of them was like, eat a salad the size of your head every day. That's hard as hell because I've tried. For one, you're going to shit your pants too.
Okay.
But because it's so dense, and if you get the macros right, because you're supposed to build with your vegetable.
Yeah.
If we take my plate, which is now the food pyramid, because they got rid of the food pyramid, and now it's my plate.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like dairy. Why? We don't need that. We're not baby cows. We don't need breast milk. Carbohydrate, protein, veggie. It should be veggie.
Yeah.
We do not need that much protein. Because really, if you're an athlete, you want 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not, like the whole like eat 200 grams
Yeah.
of protein, like that's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be really hard.
Because if you're going to eat 1.5 grams per kilogram, but you have to convert it because we use pounds because we're not, Canadian or any other country.
Okay.
Metric, what is it? Metric versus...
I don't know.
It's too smart for me. I just know it's kilogram versus gram and pound versus kilogram. And
okay, that's fine. I wouldn't know what you were talking about anyway.
But you have to convert it. So it's like...
Yeah.
But that's for an athlete. What do athletes do? That's their full-time job.
Yeah, they're like monitoring their protein. Okay.
Because you want to constantly be muscle building. But you can't have a diet that's only protein because your stomach cannot break that down.
Then what are you supposed to do?
Everything can turn into fat and adipose. So if you are on a ketogenic diet, cool, you lost a lot of weight really quick.
Mm-hmm.
What do carbohydrates hold?
I don't know, Bethany.
Water.
Okay. Okay.
Carbon chains.
God, I'm not going to know this. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Okay.
Don't apologize. Thank you. You have to bring me back to reality because I have to be like, oh yeah, this is a common knowledge.
I don't even know what a carb is. Like, I just picture
a carbohydrate,
a loaf of bread, and like one pasta noodle. Like, that's on my brain.
So is an apple.
Okay. See, I wouldn't know.
Avocado's a fat.
Okay.
Coconut's a fat, but these are fatty fruits.
Right. Okay, but you were going into the plate. So like what would you, if we're not an athlete, although like I would like to eat protein so I don't lose muscle. So let's go into that. So if like you're not an athlete, you're a regular human, a regular human who like cares about intentional eating, what would a plate look like?
So I'm precision nutrition trained.
Mm-hmm.
So we use hands.
Okay. Okay.
So like, let's say I'm going to build a meal plan for you.
Yeah.
We're going to say you need a palm of protein per meal.
Okay.
And then a thumb or 2 thumbs of fat per meal.
Okay.
And then a carbohydrate is a cupped hand.
Okay.
So that can be a half to 2, like depending on your basal metabolic rate and what you do throughout the day. So it could be typically like 1 cupped handful.
Okay, so like what are carbs other than bread and pasta?
Rice.
Okay.
Rice, fruits,
okay,
berries, vegetables, but they're in their own category. So it's like your potatoes, your starchy vegetables. Like those are more carbohydrates.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're going to build, let's make it easy. And if you're going to build a plate, I'm going to want 2 handfuls of spinach because if you cook that, it turns into about this much.
Yeah.
And then a palm of steak.
Okay.
And then a cupped handful of cooked rice.
Okay. Okay.
Now you can use your butter, your marinade, your oil. That's your fat.
Ah, okay.
Which you need. So then you need that plate of every single one of those macros.
Yeah.
Because they work together to break down. So if you eat one without the other, when it goes into your mouth, because digestion starts in your mouth.
Yeah.
The enzymes are in your mouth to start breaking down. And I'm not going to be able to pull that out of my butt because I haven't looked at that science in a hot minute.
Okay.
Of like which one starts where.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like, and that's why you salivate.
Right. Yes.
So you salivate because you have to start and tell your brain and your stomach,
yeah,
we're eating food now, which is why when you sit on your phone and you eat food, you're going to eat a whole lot more because you're not actually paying attention to what's in front of you. Okay. You're not enjoying the meal. You're just shoveling it in your face.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. It can be beans. It can be be, lentils, it can be tofu, it can be like, it doesn't have to be steak because like I don't eat animals.
Right.
But you need to have all four
Okay.
every meal.
Oh, all the time.
Every single meal. But in
Okay.
the typical American diet,
Yeah.
that happens at night. Right before you're going to go to bed after you've sat on your ass all day.
Yeah. Yeah. So it needs to be like, so ideally you're saying breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if someone like me who really didn't want to lose muscle and ideally wanted to keep building, is it just more protein?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like with athletes, because you are an athlete,
Oh, thank you.
anybody who exercises and works out, sorry, you are an athlete.
Okay.
Anybody tells you otherwise, fuck off.
Okay.
Because
Thank you.
you're doing something that the average population does not do. The average adult population
Yeah.
does not think about resistance training.
Oh. Oh, okay. What do they do?
Cardio.
Oh, okay.
Or they just walk or walk the dog or nothing. Sleep, couch, car,
Work.
desk, toilet, desk, car, couch, bed.
Yeah. Okay, so that's most people.
It's the average American.
Well, let's actually go into the workout culture part of things. Because if we're going from like a messaging perspective, is that why you feel like people's go-to is cardio?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's easier to sell?
Machines?
Uh-huh.
Is that what it is?
Well, and also what somebody somewhere decided that cardio is the be all end all. Which is why when you walk in a gym, what is the most amount of shit that's there?
The treadmills, some ellipticals, and some bikes.
And some stair steppers.
And some stair steppers.
Look at Peloton. What happened to Peloton during COVID?
Everyone got a Peloton.
Why?
To get their cardio in.
But also, what most people with trauma, what do they want to do?
Lose weight?
Cardio.
Wait, why?
It's more trauma.
Oh, like physical trauma.
Exercise is trauma. You can have good stress and bad stress. Cardio is more trauma.
Interesting.
Which is why a 30-year-old can run a marathon and drop dead at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because of left ventricular hypertrophy. Because of that part of the heart, and you're working that part of the heart, it's still a muscle.
Yeah.
And that's why you can get these young people who can get hit once and they're dead. Because when you tax the heart that hard,
yeah,
your heart's not supposed to work that hard. Yeah, your resting heart rate might be 50, but your heart relies on muscle. And oh gosh.
Even if you say the word, no one's going to know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So don't even worry about it.
Basically, when you do a pump,
yeah,
your heart sucks it back. So like you've got the top that pumps and then the bottom sucks.
Yeah.
It relies on all your muscles for that.
Oh, okay.
That's why you get a lot of swelling and blood clots in the legs and the feet, because that's the furthest portion away from the heart.
Oh.
It's the hardest also. Now you're fighting gravity and weight and sitting.
Oh my
where you're breaking all the veins and the arteries and all the stuff.
Right.
All day. And that's why people get puffy.
Oh.
From sitting. Same thing with standing. You're just standing. It's pooling.
So ideally, and I think we talked about this too in work-life balance, but ideally you want to try to move.
Just move.
Just move around.
That's why I love the meme that's going around right now where it's like, drink so much water that you can't be involved in anything because you're so busy going to the bathroom. It also is a great excuse to get up all the time.
Yeah.
But job culture
Yeah.
Toxic with
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And if you're going to the bathroom all the time, I've been one of those people because I'm a very hydrated human. Every single client knows that
Mm-hmm.
because I can't make it through most nights without at least one or two bathroom breaks. But work culture also is anti-health.
Yeah. Yeah.
So look at, like, yes, all the messaging is mixed, but there's one overarching similarity and common denominator.
Well, you said shame.
Less
Yeah.
than.
Yeah.
Self-deprecating, shame, all that.
Yeah. Because I see it as like shame is not the word. Oh, I mean, maybe it is shame, but it's like you're doing it wrong. Like, what's that? Like, you're not enough.
Internal shame or self-hatred.
Mm. I mean, yes, like I agree with what you're saying.
What word would you put for
I
that?
don't know. I can't think of the word, and that is the confusion here. Because what we're talking about is like something that I mentioned before of like no one can trick me anymore. Like I'm not triggered by those things anymore. But I can still see in the eyes of others how these things could be very offensive. But like internally, right?
Well, it's all messaging of you're less than.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, you're not good enough. So it's playing into you not liking you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So because I'm now in a place where I like myself, those things aren't working.
Exactly. They can't get through
Okay.
because you're no longer the ideal consumer
Got it.
because you will not accept and believe any of that messaging. You now know it's bullshit.
Yes. Yes. And I just know it's messaging. It's not the truth about me.
The number of times, granted, let's take away my degrees, my knowledge, my brain for a second. The number of times that you've sat at a job in a break room, how often does I need to lose weight, I'm too fat, I'm on a diet come up when you're sitting just in break rooms or walking through the food court?
All the time. People connect food and fat and not being good enough all the time.
And if you hate your job,
Ugh.
now what are you doing?
Craving food and then calling yourself fat. Extremely frustrating cycle.
Now, is any of that actually your fault?
No. No, I mean, no, but it would be cool if you could like realize maybe this is correlated with the job I hate. Right?
Okay, you don't have the choice.
Okay, so if you're stuck at a job,
You're stuck in the daily grind. You're working whatever shift you're working, and that's
that you hate,
that you hate.
and then like, okay, now I want the cheeseburger I just saw on the internet, whatever. And then you eat the cheeseburger and then you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so fat." And then now it starts over because now you're mad at yourself, and then you go to work and you're mad at work. And then you want comfort. And then you're mad at yourself.
Are we taught how to self-soothe?
No.
Are we taught how to take care of ourselves?
No.
You go from being told how to eat, how to breathe, how to sit, how to live, how to function, how to think, to I release you into the wild as a little baby with a mushy lobe to then absorb what, and you also do only take on what you're around. And now with algorithms and all of the other bullshit, it knows who you're around, what you're around, and it keeps you in that circle. You can't get, so you don't even see the type, like this type of person is not going to see anything that I see on social media.
Oh, okay. Okay, like the person we're describing where they hate their job and okay,
Like
different from you.
they're not going to see what I see.
They're going to see stuff that
Is going to feed the beast
okay.
because they're miserable, which means they're probably looking at porn, they're probably door dashing, Uber eating, whatever. Granted, love it, it's convenient, not against it at all. But now you don't go outside.
Yeah.
You're playing video games, which means now you're not getting all the benefits of nature and sunshine and sunlight and da 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 da. So now you're, and I'm just going to take the example because I've worked these jobs as the warehouse job. You're in a
Okay.
steel tube,
Yeah.
no windows, no nothing. You're hooked up to a computer, you're picking shit or whatever.
Right.
And then you get in your car, it's dark, probably.
Yeah.
And then you go home, you're exhausted.
Wow. Yeah.
You listen to the radio on the way home, or you're driving by wherever, you're like, ooh, a Frosty sounds really good.
Yes.
Or a McFlurry.
Yes.
So then it's like,
Totally.
okay, and then you go and then you turn the TV on and you binge whatever show or you play whatever video game. So you're really actually not having a single thought.
Okay. That totally makes sense.
So you are not you.
I absolutely see that. There's like a zombie like just going through life, like going through your day to day, no intention, just like surviving.
It's surviving, not thriving.
Yeah.
I can't remember what movie that's in, but
I think I also say that. The therapist me says that a lot, so you might have heard it from me.
well, I want to say like Elle Woods. It feels like very Elle Woods,
Okay, yeah.
but I don't know because it could have come from you, or I could be mashing it together.
Maybe you just think of me as an Elwoods.
Maybe you are basically Elle Woods with the cute pink and the outfits and the mindset
And the
and all
little
that,
dog.
and the dog, midget dog. But it's easier to manipulate you if you hate who you are and you hate your life.
Mm-hmm.
You're really easy to manipulate.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
It's easy to stay sick. It's easy to stay blind. It's easy to stay in those places because also we tend to surround ourselves with like-minded people, which then perpetuate it. For example, I forget that smoking is still a thing.
Yeah.
Like when I see someone out smoking a cigarette, I was like, oh yeah, this still exists. But for some people, that's every day,
Right.
multiple times a day.
Right.
It's just life. And I've been doing it for however many years. But I'm so disconnected from it
Yeah.
that I'm like, huh, that's right. They still sell those things. How much do they cost nowadays? You know, with all the vaping bullshit, too, that children are doing,
Yeah.
which is even more terrifying. So it's like, if you start the messaging young enough and you brainwash young enough, they've got you until you wake the fuck up.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And I see that like with messaging, I see that with women all the time. Like women's bodies, like what your face should look like, even though it's completely genetic. What what clothes you should be wearing, what your, I don't know, like nails should look like very specific. But that's like kind of like that messaging to me is different than this like food diet. You're like a zombie and we're gonna nitpick that you are a zombie, right? But I don't know, but like what I can see is similar is you can make your own decisions once you are mentally healthy enough and once you know that these are messages and that the messages are coming from people who are trying to sell. Yeah. Okay.
But men get the same type of messaging.
Yeah.
What's the ideal male body? Pecs, shoulders, biceps, ridiculously low body fat percentages. Like no one can walk around with an 8-pack and just exist.
No.
Like Hugh Jackman does not walk around looking like that.
No.
And he openly says what he has to do to
Mhm.
look like that on camera. But
Mhm.
he has to do this, that, these, and those
Yeah.
at what, 50, 60, I don't remember how old he is, to look like that on camera, and then it's rewarded
Right.
and rewarded and rewarded and rewarded. So like that messaging is both sides.
Yeah.
Is like, but then don't have chicken legs
Yeah.
because then you're going to get made fun of for
For
that.
that part. Uh-huh.
But you also need to have this huge triangle shaped upper body, this teeny tiny little waist.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But the thing that separates men and women with advertising is like women, it's a lot of products
Yes.
and like clothing.
Yes.
And then body stuff and hair stuff and makeup stuff. But with guys, it is like body only.
Yep.
They don't get sold, like in my mind, they don't get sold the products. You walk into a man's bathroom and there's 7 things. You walk into a woman's bathroom and there's
57.
yeah, we'll just go with like in the 50s. So,
Right.
right?
Now,
Mhm.
if he is into health, he's going to have the same level of products.
Ooh, okay, like what?
You're going to have the oils and the face creams and the cleanser and the this and the antioxidants and all. So it's like which then in the olden days makes you metrosexual.
Right.
It's like, no, because you're going beyond the norm and you're fully taken care of because your skin is an organ. It's the biggest one on your body.
Yeah.
It's your whole body.
Yeah.
Think about how much your skin comes in contact with every day and how much of that do you absorb?
How much of it do you absorb?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you would know.
Off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
I can only keep so much shit in my brain.
Okay.
I can sound smart, but like, can I do some Googling too?
No, not right now. Face-to-face contact, Bethany. Okay. Okay. I mean, but I don't think this is about like who's getting sold what. I think it's the point, the overarching point is these are all sales tactics. To sell, you need to unfortunately manipulate. Like, I don't know what other word, but you have to be able to convince people that they need these things.
And it's easy to convince an unhappy person who's unhappy both inside and outside of something, of like the next thing.
Yeah.
Like you're looking forward to the next thing, or like if I move here,
Oh,
my life's going to be better. If I do X,
yeah,
this outcome's going to happen. Where'd you get that from? What makes you think that if you, I don't know, move out of California and go plant yourself in Montana, your life's going to be so different when you have made no changes to it? All you did was take the current life you live, you picked it up, and you plotted it on another piece of land.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
It's like if you don't change the way
You think
and believe in food and health and what health is.
Yeah.
It's health.
Yeah.
And why is it on a diet? Why are you
Right.
on a diet when you're just eating like a human should eat? Why are you
Yeah.
dieting? Because like in my social media, these are the things that are regularly going around all the time in my world of like, why is it dieting?
Yeah, it should just be you're eating.
You're just eating food.
Because you're a human that needs food
You require
to
it.
live.
It's like telling a plant they can't have sunshine. You only can live in, you can only survive with the moon.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And the people, from my experience, the cardio bunnies, the one chasing the constantly want to lose weight, constantly want to do this, constantly want to do that, they think that that's what they're chasing.
Mm.
They're trying to chase happiness.
Mm. Yeah.
They're trying to chase joy. And I am one of them.
Yeah.
100%. I haven't been quiet about it. It's all over my social media. Starving, running, 3-hour workouts, you know, living on oatmeal and string cheese. And, you know, like I've done it.
Yeah.
Because it's a chase. And I still I'm not okay with who I look like.
Mm-hmm.
Every video I take,
Oh, yeah.
every single time I'm filming content, every single time I'm doing anything, I'm just like, ugh, I don't look right.
Yeah.
Do you look at a Olympic medalist athlete
Mm-hmm.
when she's throwing 400 pounds over her head and go, man, you fat?
I don't actually. Yeah.
Exactly, because
No.
it's an athlete
Yeah.
performing their sport.
Right.
You can't throw 500 pounds over your head if you weigh 50 pounds.
Totally.
It's logistics,
Totally.
bones.
Yeah.
But for some reason, and I honestly will have to look because I don't know off the top of my head, why we equate value and health to size. Because there are plenty of people on blood pressure and cholesterol medicine and cancer that from the outside, the general norm of a person would be like, oh, she's so healthy.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't know that.
No. No. And can you actually speak to the other side? Because, like, I'm probably like the largest I've been, but I'm also the happiest I've been. So, like, I don't, and that's what I mean by like the advertisements aren't working on me anymore, because I am now seeing that there is not a correlation between how I look and how I'm actually feeling. But can you kind of speak to the people, Bethany, who are struggling with what they look like and are falling for some of the fads and like the quick, quote unquote, quick fixes to like being a skinny person or something? And like, is being overweight okay? Or like, what, like, I don't know. What do you
So,
think?
question for you.
Yeah.
What is considered overweight? What metric, since we are masters,
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to sit
Yeah.
and use that terminology
Yeah.
like you're going to write a paper,
Yeah.
you got to define it. What makes someone obese or overweight?
I would say, nothing. Like, there, to me, there isn't even a metric, because I think it's a eye of the beholder situation. But I do use like main character movie star women and some pop singer females as like, this is the ideal size and shape.
So basically, the ideal size and shape,
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to define it, is someone with a personal assistant, a personal chef,
Mm-hmm.
a chauffeur, a full security team, no income restrictions whatsoever,
Mm-hmm.
complete access to anything in the world. They can fly it in from Japan tomorrow if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that in the world?
Yeah, they don't exist.
What is that, half the top 1%
Yeah.
of the world?
Yeah.
So you're defining being overweight.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't transfer to low income housing.
No.
Because you know what? It's a hell of a lot more affordable to go through the drive-through and feed a family of 5 than it is to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's on purpose? Why do you think it's so hard to find a grocery store in inner cities? Why is it all convenience stores and fast food? Why are there food deserts? It is 2025. Why are we still manipulating how people get? Why are people still starving?
I don't know.
And I just for giggles, I just rewatched the Hunger Games again. And
Yeah.
the Capitol verse, and I'll never
Oh
forget the
my
quote, like
gosh.
PETA, they're at the Capitol dinner.
Yes.
And they're literally, he's like, people are starving
Yeah.
in 12
Yeah.
and they're drinking to puke
so they
to
can
eat more.
keep eating. Yeah, I think about that all the time. Yeah. I know.
Hollywood's up the street.
Yeah.
Do we ever even remotely feel close to them? No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And no one in any inner city or any low income situation of any kind, you said, oh, just go to the grocery store. They don't have them.
Yeah.
It's McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Starbucks, whatever.
Yeah.
Those are, and then it's, the check cashing plate. It's like, you need to be realistic with what you're asking of someone when you're telling them how to eat and how to be and how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Black, Indigenous, and any people of color have mortality rates. Like this is all planned. It's all orchestrated.
Yeah.
Because they also have lower access to healthcare.
Right.
Not as good as access to the actual hospitals.
Yeah.
And the medical teams.
Yeah.
That someone who sings on a stage who has their own personal medical team. And me. They have a me on staff.
Yeah.
No one, and I believe the average female size now is a 16 or an 18.
Oh. Wow. We are really not shown that.
No.
We're really, really not shown that. We're shown like 2s, 4s, models are 0s, and so tall. So they look even smaller. Yeah.
So it's like, how much can I break you down? Because if I own you, I can keep you sick. I can keep you unhealthy. I can keep you going in and out of healthcare. I can keep you underfed or poorly fed because you can be malnourished, but eating every day.
Oh.
A McDonald's dollar menu burger.
Yeah.
Are you getting every single thing you need from that?
No.
My God, school lunches consider pizza a vegetable.
Yeah. Well, and like you were saying, people can just sit and eat chips. And how that's not even
So you
food.
can be overfed.
Yeah.
Yet undernourished.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the layers of this web are disgusting.
Yeah.
And then you get called like hippie or hoo-hooey or like blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Like the number of things that have been said to my face over the vast differences and choices that I make in judgment is like, why is it a thing? Like the number of holiday meals where my chosen eating preferences and workout style becomes the main topic of the whole table, I can't even describe the number of times. Like it's kind of to the point where it's the joke of like, if you tell someone you're a personal trainer, I'm not. But if you tell someone that, by the way, not a personal trainer, not even remotely close, you all of a sudden get all of their shame and their diet culture bullshit vomited all over you.
Oh my goodness.
I've walked into break rooms like, oh, I'm just eating, but I'm going to go work out tonight, or I worked out this morning, and I was like, I walked in the room.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Okay, see, that is shame. Like, that's where I hear the shame. Like, you don't care. And here they are, like,
why are you self-deprecating? Why are you automatically assuming I'm judging you?
Yeah.
Because every single part of your day is judging you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you never feel good enough and you're
Mm-hmm.
never healthy,
Mm-hmm.
you will always be sick and you will always be on the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You will always be doing the yo-yo dieting. You're going to do the celery cleanse and then the cayenne pepper cleanse and then the whatever is next. You know, the juice cleanse and this and that and these and those. And even like so many parts of this country, you are lucky if you can find fresh food.
Yeah.
Like a banana or an apple at a gas station. When was the last time you even noticed produce is at a gas station? If it
Right.
is it even?
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
So it's a whole culture meant to make you
Mm-hmm.
hate you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's why you come to me
Yeah.
and it's really fucking weird the first little while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I will be like, we don't talk like that.
Right.
We don't do that. Or I want to lose weight. Why?
Mm-hmm.
What does gravity and your metrics have to say? Did a doctor say that you have high blood pressure? Do you have diabetes?
Yeah.
Why is type 2 diabetes soaring?
Yeah. Why?
Because when was the last time you ate a vegetable?
I don't like vegetables.
Exactly.
There were some onions in my last dish.
But like,
Okay. Yeah.
it's so interwoven.
Mm.
Like we getting food. I'm just standing outside a restaurant, right? Minding my own business. And I'm listening to two dudes. Oh yeah, I could eat all of blah 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 blah. That's why I'm so fat. Why are we having this conversation? Why is that a conversation?
Yeah.
Why can't you I mean, my god, talk about the weather or something. Like why is it
Right.
so interwoven into what you require for living
Yeah.
is then immediately equated to like this is why I'm fat.
Yeah. I know. Well, that's my question too. So Bethany, you're saying like it is okay to have fat on your body. Just make sure you're also checking and making sure that you are healthy.
Yes.
That's it. End of story.
If your blood pressure and your cholesterol has also been disproven, it's not actually related to heart disease and stroke, but the medical community isn't there yet because I believe the medical community and their studies are still in the 70s and the 80s. So basically, any female listening,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot listen to your medical provider because you were not included in any of these studies.
Mm.
Which, of course, is all over my media intake.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Because those are the people that I follow. Those are that's the information that I look for. So, like, my Google knows that.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram knows that. So I am given all of that data. And I've read the books and blah, blah, blah. But like every client has to sober me every time. Because to me, this is common sense and knowledge.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. No, it's not. Well, I just came to you and I was like, Bethany, everyone's had heart issues in my family. People have had heart attacks. They survived, thank God. And then heart surgeries. And I was like, please make sure whatever we do to just help my heart.
Exactly.
And yeah, and now I'm like obsessed with my muscles. So thank you. But but like that's how I know what matters to me, and it is a health thing. So I can kind of like move up and down on a size scale, but as long as we're keeping my heart healthy, I'm okay.
Well, and also your number one,
Yeah.
what's it called? Not symptom, like temperature, blood pressure, vital sign
Okay. Yeah.
is your menstrual cycle
Oh. For heart stuff?
for everything.
Oh, for everything.
If
Okay.
your menstrual cycle
Uh-huh.
is like the road to hell, like I've
Uh-huh.
been on mine for 2 weeks now. I don't know why this month it wants to kill me, but probably because I've been perimenopausal for 5 or 6 years. You
Mm.
forget, and the world forget. I think that the whole like general society forgets that we're just a hormone bag of skin. And the fluctuations and the changes through the decades, through puberty, like once puberty hits, it's havoc. And then, it
Mm.
the birth control epidemic.
Yeah.
Women don't want periods. That's a vital sign.
Okay. Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
your period is hell,
Mm-hmm.
no, that is not normal.
Okay.
And if you were put on the pill,
Yeah.
like the jokes of the content that I'm fed is like, okay, you have acne, you're 12, birth control. Okay, your periods are heavy and you're 15, birth control. You have migraines, birth control. You have PCOS, birth control.
Mm-hmm.
You have hypothyroidism, birth control.
Cramps.
Cramps, birth control.
Yeah.
So basically, you tell your ovaries to stop working at 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
What are you expecting them to do if you stay on birth control until you're 35, 40, 45, 50? What do you think your endocrine system and your adrenals and your pituitary and your ovaries, like these are all hormone, and your pancreas, like
Yeah.
we are beautifully designed creatures, and there's a delicate balance. And if you're in tune with your body,
Yeah.
you know that. And the number of women that are shamed for their symptoms and not treated appropriately in healthcare. I mean, I've been on my soapbox basically this whole time, and I basically feel like I've been yelling kind of at you
I'm fine.
passionately discussing this.
No, it's good. It's helpful. So when people go into the doctor and talk about period symptoms, and then they're dismissed, or just any symptoms?
Any symptoms, but
Oh.
period is the number one.
Okay.
Because that's the most, like, we'll tolerate a lot. But then once you get to the point, like I was sitting at the dog park listening to someone random person. I hear the weirdest shit. I swear that the universe does it to me on purpose. This girl's like, yeah, I had my period for 156 days. Homegirl, what is your iron at?
Oh.
And I was having a conversation with one of my clients. She's like, I'm bruising. I'm really fatigued. I just don't feel right. And I was like, what have you been craving lately? Burger, this, ice cream, that, whatever. I can't remember exactly what she said. But I was like, honey, you're craving iron foods. Like, I crave ice cream.
Yeah.
Iron.
Yeah. When I was younger, I would crave beef a lot. A lot, a lot. And actually, my therapist at the time said, I wonder if you're low on iron. Yeah.
So it's like, to me, the puzzle pieces make sense. But then when I walk it through with someone, it's really cool for me because I watch them go, how'd you just take all of this gobbledygook of the internet and go ping, 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 ping? Here you go. Here's your picture.
Like in an excited way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, how do you just sift through that? And it's like, it's not as hard and as complicated. Because if you make something very hard and very complicated, it's really easy to manipulate you.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you just sit for a second
and
go, I want a bag of chips. Do you?
Yeah.
No, and I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm above anybody. I'm not passing judgment.
I know.
No part of this is any of that because I am a human.
Yeah.
Have the same shit.
Yeah.
My period hates me, and I want every bag of ice cream I can get. Or bag, gallon, bucket thing. I don't know.
All the ways.
All the things. So it's like, yes, and after spending 6 or 7 months puking
randomly,
like, I am not by any means someone who, in any way, shape, or form, is going to look at you when you tell me what you eat and be like, ugh. No wonder you're the da 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 da.
Right.
For one, that's the worst thing. If you go and you walk into a big box commercial gym and you
Yeah.
get your stupid free personal training assessment and you
Yeah.
walk out of there going, I'm dying.
Yeah.
They're selling you. You're being sold an idea
Oh.
by someone who probably
Yeah.
hasn't stepped foot in a college majority of the time
Yeah.
or studied the human body. Because the number of conversations of like, oh, why'd you become a personal trainer? I like working out. That's why not all athletes make great coaches.
Yeah.
Sometimes the worst athletes make the best coaches.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because they know the work and the technique and the way to look at things. Like my athletes, I don't do their sports.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Don't overcomplicate it. You own a body. It moves. How about we move with it? You've got low bone density. Like you're postmenopausal, you're perimenopausal, and your doctor's like, well, you got arthritis in your hips, you might as well stop. Welcome to now aging, and watch yourself decline extremely quickly in the next 5 years.
What are you supposed to do to help that?
Lift weights.
What if
The answer for everything is lift weights, especially as a female. And
Okay.
as you're producing estrogen and you have fully working ovaries,
Yeah.
you need to do that at 20
Yeah.
so that at 60,
Yeah.
you still look like you're 40, and also all of your the number one example that I have is a study where they took a 70-year-old marathoner, I believe, and they did cross sections of like MRI or CAT scan of quad.
Okay. Yeah.
Of the femur of the leg.
Yeah.
And then they did it with a sedentary person.
Oh.
And then they did it bone density too. And it's like you look and the 70-year-old marathoner, it looks like he's 50.
Okay.
Has full range of motion.
Yeah.
No assistance needed.
Yeah.
Bone density of a 30-year-old.
Wow.
But then you take the 70-year-old who is fully sedentary and all you see is adipose and then a bone down the middle.
Oh.
You have nothing supporting your body.
Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Adipose tissue is not support.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's muscle tissue. And that's why, granted, think what you want about CrossFit and High Rocks and all of those different things. But thank God they got women lifting weights. There's now more women lifting weight.
Yeah.
Than I believe ever before.
Yeah. I believe it.
To the point where like walking into a gym, it's not just a bunch, like it's pretty equal, or actually majority women.
Yeah.
And having that confidence and, just, yes, those bodies are competitive athletes, professional athletes' bodies, but that at least inspired women to lift weight.
Yeah.
And get off the fucking treadmill.
Yeah. Or do like the little 2-pounders.
Which do nothing.
Yeah. Which having a child is a lot more weightlifting than the little 2-pounders.
Yeah, if oh my God.
Carrying a baby.
The number of the whole like, I'm gonna get big and bulky. Like, you carried your toddler. Do you have a Popeye arm? You carried a 30-pound kid, or like a 12-pound to a 50-pound kid. Is one arm that much bigger than the other? Let's be realistic here, ladies.
Yeah.
Like, you can carry groceries, a purse, our gallon bajillion water bottles, because that's life, and a child. Are you huge? No. Why are you going to the gym and lifting 3-pound weights?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Push 50 pounds over your head. You carried a kid.
Yeah. Right.
But also keep women small.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we get into a lot, and we talked a lot, and I kind of vomited lots of information. And if you have specific questions, or if you have ideas or thoughts, or you want to just pick my brain, I'm fully accessible. Especially, like, I'll give you a free consult. If you just want to pick my brain and you heard this and you're like, ugh, you just made it worse or better, that's totally fine. Also, we've got a free, very basic strength training guide that does your like basic required movements that's also available to download, that I've written, and that comes from why I do what I do. And I'm extremely inclusive, to the point where if you've ever felt in any way, shape, or form abused by any type of provider of any kind, I would be happy to help undo that trauma for you. Because I'm also someone who wasn't diagnosed for over a decade and told, my symptoms were in my head and all of that bullshit. And head to toe strength exists purely for the fact of the people who need it, who are either scared to exercise, overwhelmed, don't understand, nutrition is confusing, exercise is confusing, everything is terrifying. Just talk to me. Come to our social media. Ask me questions. I put all kinds of information out there on our social media and our YouTube, and I want to get rid of the ick, the stigma, the stereotype, the lack of inclusivity, the judgment that comes with owning a body, especially a female body. Because I'm very passionate about it. And you could probably tell from this episode that I'm very passionate about it. And I could probably spend hours upon hours upon hours, because Aurea's heard me on my soapbox. But
yeah, we're going to wrap it up, Bethany. Thank you for joining us on Uplift Women's Wellness.
We're so grateful to have you as part of our community. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs it.
Follow us on social media for updates and extra inspiration between episodes.
And remember, you're stronger, braver, and more capable than you know. Until next time,
Stay strong, stay empowered, and keep uplifting each other.